This is what Google's doing to me. We're trying to strangle Cheryl Ling because she's Asian, she spoke conservatively. I just can't breathe anymore. I can't think, and I was like laying there like dead, you know. This is the aggravation that I don't need, because you know what? I don't give a rat's ass. I cannot be like, suck up to Google or whatever, YouTube, Google. Now, I realized that somebody just sent me a memo. Obviously, I did not get the memo that Google purchased or owned YouTube. So, it's a big liberal machine now, because I didn't know they purged some people. I just read that. Coincidentally, they're all white now. So if you're white and then you're like, you know, I think he spoke intelligent. This guy James DeMo, I don't know how to pronounce his name. So they just fired this guy because he in fact had a degree in biology. So he was just speaking that women, in fact, women are made weaker as a weaker sex. The Lord God made us. So all our efforts to deny that we have restraints physiologically, like my body, we're just not made like men. We just don't have as much testosterone. We don't not have, like, you know, ability to fight, and that's perfectly fine, because that's the way the order, that creative order. But the devil tried to, you know, turn that upside down by rebelling against everything that God has created. So anyway, the purge, like I said, have started, and no wonder you're seeing that they're saying YouTube, Google, they're ganging up on these freedom speakers, like conservative, when people are like speaking out against you know, the what do you call, the persecutions and the MSM, the persecutions against freedom of expression. It was a freedom of expression of this James, this Google employee, when he you know, made that paper, observation, or whatever, and then he got punished for it by losing his job. But my question about with this Google AdSense is, have the advertisers that, you know, they paying for these so-called per clicks, have they ever audited where their money go? Because I think that a lot of times that, you know, people just go, oh, it's only $1 a click. Wait a minute, they're supposed to share with the, you know, the producers, like this YouTube video, when they sign you on, they say, well, you can so-called monetize, but eventually you don't, I don't see any money. I have not seen a dime. But I believe the advertisers is paying a lot of money, thinking, you know, anyways, they're just thinking that they're getting a fair shake, but they're not. So I'm calling for so-called advertisers to audit all the advertisers, because I have been approached by this so-called Google AdSense and want me to put in a credit card so they could start advertising like my Rice Girl website or whatever, like for people to buy DVD. You know, you can see ads about everything, about joining a school, about movies, and you see these things flying around. But really, how many people, they are very discouraged and they think they're being motivated, encouraged, you know, to sign up as a YouTube partner on Google AdSense. But the little guys are, we're being shamed. I haven't seen any money. I don't know, you know, like I said, we should have the advertisers. You know, I could have become an advertiser because, like I said, if you have a credit card linked to your Google AdWords and they say, oh, we're going to put your ad where it's regional or whatever it's relevant. So they should really demand how their money were spent or collected. You know, a lot of times if it's on the website, you know, on certain websites, then I guess then we want to know, like, who click on it, because they're saying to me, when YouTube has shut me down, they're saying to me that if I accidentally click on my ads, they're gonna confiscate my money, which they did. So I'm just saying, this is the end days. Not just that the persecution, the purge is on, because if you are aligned with values that they disagree with, for example, about patriotism, for example, like, you know, if I speak out against this big government, you know, stealing from us this tax and spend. A perfect example is that I want you to subscribe to Grindo61. I think it's GRINDALL 61. I just discovered his channel. This guy is so brave. He's like walking into this council person or Torrance office, and this Matsumara or whoever that, you know, they're saying they have this town hall meeting, like, you know, my district. I'm like with Brad Sherman and all these people. They pretend, oh, we're Democrats, so we're for little people. I'm telling you, that is a lie. They're definitely not for little people, because they just voted to approve this tax, the new gas tax, right? So this Grindo 61, I just discovered a video, and he walked in there and he says, "Why did you vote for the 71-cent new tax?" Because you know that's going to raise our food prices. Not that only we cannot afford to buy gasoline, but all the transportations, the trucks. I mean, just everything is tied into the energy, the source. The food price is going to go up. When that goes up, you know it's going to go up. Like how it's going to break loose, right? People can buy food and pay rent. So they I called the cops on this guy, and you should have seen it. It's unbelievable. He was shocked, and I was shocked. I said, this has got to be a movie. Because not only, I thought, well, a couple of cops that came in and said, we're going to escort you out. But then it increased to be like 8 when he walked down the hallway. I'm serious. I go, wow, this is a big budget movie. There were hundreds of them. And they're huge. I don't know, they're CHP or something like that. I'm just saying, nobody's poor or skinny there. I mean, the poor people are like us. And we're being fleeced and persecuted. We're like the skinny little lambs. I thought it was sad. It was funny, but it was sad. Because when you walked out of the building, oh my God, you could just see lines. You have to see this video. I wish I have the link to it. There were like hundreds, I'm not joking, the huge police car was your tax dollars. I mean, now they got rid of all the old cars, so now they're all as big ass gas guzzlers. Yeah, raise the gas tax, but you know, we're not gonna pay for it. So all of these people, they were there for poor little Grendel, and then he kept saying, which is true, he says, I'm exercising my constitutional right, and this is, I'm a constituent, and this is the representative. And wow, all I'm saying is, why did you vote? You betrayed the people. You voted to approve of 71 cent gas tax, and then I couldn't believe it. There were sirens everywhere. There were hundreds of these huge, brand new police SUVs. They're just escorting, wait for him to make a move. But he was smart, obviously. You know, he just walked around with a phone cam, and then he looked up. There was a helicopter. I'm just telling you, they're so eager, Jerry Brown, so eager to strip away of your ability to defend yourself, your home. And this is a conspiracy. I mean, I don't know how much longer I can stand to be here. Seriously. Because they're allowing the so-called sanctuary city. Now you have more and more illegals, and I've seen them camping out there. There's no place safe. They're gonna pretty soon. I don't know. I'm grabbing my back. I think I got. Oh, I just got a little bit of like, oh, when I talk about this illegals, if you come into your home, you can't defend yourself because they have cleverly, these legislator Jerry Brown, not only that you cannot own a firearm, they make it so hard for you to buy any kind of shells for your rifle. So you have to get a separate permit. Several, yes, you do, because it's like it's taxation to the max. You know, they want you to buy this permit, that permit by that time. You're exasperated, and then they make it so that if the illegal invade your home and you try to defend yourself and shoot them, you may go to jail. I mean, how upside down can the world be? You have to know these things. You have to know the truth. The truth is that the Democrats are not for little people. They're just trying to gang up on you and jump on your back. Remember I said the analogy when Mexicans are smart. I went to Mexico, I made it to Tijuana. The guy told me very clearly, oh, there are gonna be people that coming to you and, oh, buy a little chiclet for 5 pesos. Give me us 5 pesos. He said, don't. Once you start, they'll be jumping on you. They're chasing after you into the alley, freaking stab you and take what you got. And they told me some horror stories. Like, you know, seriously, these fisher people, because I went there to try to go fishing and stuff like that. They brought their trailer, their fishing boat. Everything was gone. They were killed, murdered. They were not just shot. They actually got beheaded on the beach. Oh my God, it was scary. Like Ensenada. I mean, I'm not going to Mexico anymore. But you know, they're coming here, and the fact is, I'm not for like people say that. What do you call this thing? DACA. I'm not for DACA because this was part of the scheme to dilute the national, so-called, the patriotism for our country. Because when you have people that do not respect this country, you know, they cannot contribute. So what they want to do is they just want to rob you legally. And this is a very sickening trend, you know, for Jerry Brown to, and I'm talking about in California in general, to actually embrace them. They do. They want to pay them. So if there are 100 of them versus just you, and he's got to control the leash to every one of them because he's fleeced you enough and other people enough and give it to these illegals. So they have more benefits, and because now it's a sanctuary, so-called sanctuary. You cannot live here. You cannot survive anymore, because pretty soon, yes, they will be camping outside of your homes. I mean, you just watch. You know, people go, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh, we're for the nation of immigrants. Stop your, you know, stop that lie. You know, if you want to be invited to somebody's home, you do it legally. You are invited, welcome, and you respect the nation. But you know, not if you just break in and loot the place that you've broken into and say we have constitutional rights. No, you don't. And everybody that who says that, oh, they have some kind of constitution, they're crazy. Yes, Derek Watson is a Hawaii judge. You are lunatics. And I feel really bad, really sorry that my country spend so much money and educate some lunatic. You know, they're just some fucking lawyers. Yeah, these so-called the judges in black robes, they're just greedy lawyers who are communists. And really, when it goes to the communism thing, it's the same thing that happened in China when Mao came in. When the communists came in and they decided to destroy statues, all right? Everything, the books, that's coming next. Because they want to wipe out the history. So they would prefer that you are stupid, dumb idiot, and just like, what was the slogan? Yeah, useful idiots. So they got all these kids going out there and they say the teachers were evil because books are bad. It's the same thing. That's communism. So they had them all burn down. They send the so-called landowners, if you own anything, if you have any kind of money, they'll send you to jail. So then they take everything they got. That's Robin Hoodism. I used to thought, oh, I used to be brainwashed and thinking, oh, that's good being a Robin Hood. It's not. Because whatever it's not rightfully yours, you did not earn it. And you have no right to tell somebody that they have to give it to you, or else you're going to put them in jail. But that's the majority now. They're telling everybody else, if you don't give it to us, we're going to put you in jail. You know, you're unpatriotic, you're a bigot, you're a racist. So all these lies, these are lies. Oh my God. I can't believe that people buy into this lie and these lies. And nobody's interviewing. Why is nobody interviewing Jason Kressler? Look him up. If you look up, oh, don't even look him up. Don't try to even Google. Oh my God. So damn liberal. Even Yahoo, every search engine, they're going to try to associate him right away with white nationalist movement. Why don't they MSM interview the guy? I mean, if you ever seen the guy talk, why don't you hear his story? It's like, you know, someone accuse you and get you fired of some kind of evil. You say, well, I've been accused before. You know, you have to stand up for your rights and say, no, that's not the case. This is my case. And if people say, we don't want to listen, you're already condemned, then they're prejudiced assholes. So why would they condemn Jason Kressler? I mean, I believe now they have the right, because they even obtained a permit. And these damn liberal Virginia, they're all out to go to jail. These mayors, Sigler, McAuliffe, that he think that he can run for the Democratic Party nomination. I'm just saying, you know, forget about it, because they're pandering to the left. That's why they said, out of the blue, they want to remove a historical monument. Just think about it. There, you know, this is like, it's part. Why mess with parks, statues? They're doing that. ACLU has been doing that. They want to remove crosses. I mean, these people are so bad. They are so wicked. They cannot stand anything that, if you believe in God, if you believe in Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior, you have the cross. They want to remove them from everywhere.